Ah, I think I got it now. There we go. Can you hear me? What's up, man? Not much, just chilling. Kind of, kind of a little disappointed with this bold citrus. Just like what's his name, fragrance dude said, it's pretty much a gym fragrance. Although I really like the opening the most with it. It's very citrusy, green, very intense. Sadly, it disappears in 15 minutes. I mean, on my skin, honestly, I get 8 hours of longevity. Far as projection goes, sadly, 4 hours. In the Silage, it's ballpark 3, 4 hours. But I still like the overall scent. The opening is what really gets me. I like it. I just wish it had better sillage and projection. It's basically great for like a gym fragrance, but it's great for the summer. I may revisit it this summer and see how it really performs. It doesn't really perform in cold weather. I didn't really care for Versace Eros Energy. I usually reach for Seraphim Blue by Zaharoff a lot more than Eros Energy. I think the only Versace Eros I like is the parfum version. I didn't care for Eros Energy. I ended up giving the bottle away. And like I'll take Seraphim Blue over Versace fragrances any day. Because Seraphim Blue, that scent trail lingers, that longevity, 10 hours, and I'm good in the summer. And it cuts through cold, brutal weather as well. Yes, sirree. But, I paid 113 bucks for it. You get what you pay for, right? So, I mean, hey, it's just, it's the same old sad song. Even with citrus note accords, they usually evaporate quickly and disappear. But I also think it was the perfumer who did this. I don't think she's that good. I'm not saying she's bad. It's just this time around, a woman perfumed this one and didn't do a good job. I'm not throwing shade. I'm just disappointed. I'll still wear it. I just, probably won't reach for it. But when it gets hot out here in Ohio, I'll see if this actually performs with body heat. And if it does, then it's worth it, but it is a limited edition, so it won't be around as long. But I do appreciate the patchouli and the vetiver. It stays. I mean, hey, 7, 8 hours of longevity is better than nothing. Am I right? So is it full bottle worthy? Maybe. It all depends on you guys. But I was really looking forward to this one this year. I don't know. I might revisit it again, give it some more love. But for now, I'm going to just let it sit on the shelf. So, what is everybody rocking today? D Boogie, what is your scent of the day? Grim, what's your scent of the day? And Mob, what are you rocking? Sorry your head is hurting. I had a migraine earlier, but I have medical cannabis for that, and that alleviates migraines best for me. Well, my scent of the day is Imperial Armani Stronger With You Parfum. And I still smell it on me. That one is a win-win for that for Armani and the Stronger With You main line. I'm impressed with that one. Medical cannabis? Well, if you have chronic issues in health, you got to see a cannabis doctor, and you're not of age, so you wouldn't be able to. Oh, right on, D Boogie. Never heard of it. So, I'm on iFragrance, and what they say, I don't necessarily buy into it, but I'm going to read it. And it says, it's a lively summer statement with the new limited edition Boss Bottled Bold Citrus from Hugo Boss. Take a nosedive into the zesty world with this powerful, citrusy, woody eau de parfum. Encased in the signature flocon of the Boss Bottle Lime Up, lacquered and eye-catching gradient green accents which mirror the aromatic green nature of the composition. I do believe that part. I believe this part. It's an aromatic woody fragrance with top notes of citron. I do get a little bit of lemon, and I get this beautiful elemi resin, and I get patchouli and vetiver. They list it as a fougere. I really don't see that. I just wish the sillage and overall projection was better, but it's not. I mean, a lot of people like it. I'll still wear it, but bottle worthy and owning, that's up to y'all. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button. All right, now that I have everybody's attention, since Grimgy is here, and D Boogie and Mob, next month I will be doing another free giveaway. And 08 Fragrances, thank you for coming. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. So, next month, I'll be doing another fragrance giveaway. It's going to be a Mancera. So, now that you are all hearing this in live, and it will be announced on Instagram as well. So, everybody has a equal opportunity to win a beginner's Mancera fragrance. And I'm going to do it differently this time. So I will put a video out when that time comes. And I will post the rules in my post community. Yeah, it rains a lot in Ohio, but I live up near Cleveland, Ohio, which I'm 20 minutes outside of East Cleveland. I live on the border, and Ohio weather is bipolar. That's the best way to describe it. But what I'm looking forward to grabbing is something I saw by Kajal. So, see if I can get this to focus. Here we go. I'm looking forward to this one. I don't know if it's going to focus or not. Kajal Ruby for its unisex. And look at the bottle's kind of cool looking. It's got some ruby indentations on the bottle. It's a new one for women and men. And it says that the ancients believed that rubies held an everlasting flame within their very core that never dims. Therefore, rubies were deemed as an eternal symbol of love. The new fragrance, Ruby, is an ode to love in all its form, a way to lighten a dark world and guide us. So, it begins with a blast of red berries, coconut, almond, pineapple, and juicy cherries, which embodies the beauty of nature and life, reminding us to stay grounded in the fleeting moments of love. The heart notes unveil a delicious dance of whipped cream, delicate powdery nuances, ice cream, which that could have a cooling factor on skin, and brown sugar representing familiarity and coziness. Base notes included an intense melange of musk, vanilla, amber, benzoin, tonka beans. So this is a gourmand amber fragrance with top notes of red coconut. I have Icon. I gatekeep that one. I got it sitting on my shelf. But just by looking at these notes, it's got red coconut, almond, pineapple, juicy cherries, whipped cream, and ice cream. Now, with ice cream and a fragrance, it could have like a cooling sensation on skin. And it's got brown sugar, musk, vanilla, amber, benzoin, and tonka beans. I think this one is going to lean more feminine, which I do rock feminine fragrances and don't give a shit what people think. Yes, definitely lactonic, but it's a gourmand. Then let's see here. We got what up, Jason? Ah, you flexing hard, smelling good. Well, I'm rocking Imperial Armani Stronger With You Parfum, and that one does get a little smoky. I notice with the Stronger With You Parfum, under the leather, I pick up a suede accord, and that just smooths out the leather, makes it more soft, has a velvety texture in the base when it dries down. I also get a um, like a sugar coated glazed chestnut, which gives you more of a nuttier sweetness. You still get a little bit of the vanilla, not as much. Overall, I'm very satisfied with that fragrance. I do get some of the DNA from the original, but also from the Absolutely. The opening is really beautiful. You got a very spicy pink pepper, and you got a like a mandarin, and I kind of want to say it's not so much citrusy, but just adds a right amount of sweetness at the top, but man, that pink pepper, really spicy. And I like how the heart notes start to come in after the top notes do disappear. It kind of like lingers in the background and slowly creeps in. It gets very warm in the heart notes. You have a amber wood. It gets a little powdery from the lavender and that sage. To me, the sage gives it a bit of that smokiness. So I'm very happy with that. Far as projection, I was at the laundromat earlier. I had it on, walking by. People were catching the scent. A guy was about 5 feet from me and he could smell it and said, "Man, you smell good. That is a damn good scent. What is it?" So I told him it's the newest one from the Stronger With You line. It's a parfum version. He went on his phone and bought it. And as far as Silage goes, I ballparked it, tested it about 3 to 4 hours. As far as longevity on my skin, I got around 9.5 to almost 10 hours. Not bad. And in that line, for a designer, they do their work. I'm on the hunt to get the Stronger With You tobacco and oud. And I will have those on the way. And I will have that Stronger With You sandalwood. That is a new limited edition this year. And what else? I may have that Versace Eros Najim. I got a friend who's out on vacation out in Italy. She'll be back on the 21st. And she's on the hunt to get me Versace Eros Najim and that Stronger With You sandalwood. Yeah, there's a lot of shit coming out. Speaking of shit, we should talk about this one. Here we got a man's man fragrance here. We got Triple XL. And boy, does this one perform. Yeah, a lot of funk on this one. It's not for the faint of heart. X-rated. All the note accords in this one is really amped up. This is where human nature evolves while you're in bed with your girlfriend. That's the vibe I get. Not to mention wearing this to work, what my boss said to me. Very musty. Very musky. I do. Yes, that's what I got. I get a musty, musky, wet leather smell. It does get a little sweet. I pick up a little bit of like a citrus. but I get that raw, wet leather across my skin. Yeah, the dry down is amazing. The opening is just pungent, very pungent. I almost get like a sour apple scent. Kind of want to pull up the notes. Yeah, it will. This one will punch you in the mouth. Let's see here, World of Zaharov. That one sold out quick. So let's talk about this one. And I'm going to spray it on me anyways. 3 sprays. Right up the nostril. Whoo! Instant. You get like a sour apple scent. That basil is just on another level. Really spicy from the black pepper. And that rosemary just adds a little more spice, and that cardamom is really spiced up. I get the rosemary, that cardamom, it's very spicy. The apple, it's like almost like a half ripened sour pungent sweetness. I hope he finds his palates, man. I can't even fathom how he feels over that. I feel like the fir balsam in the middle notes, it kind of, it's like resinous, but with the overpowering cardamom, rosemary, and black pepper, and the apple, those top notes kind of just get so intense. I got a little bit of that oud coming in, and it's funky. It's not fecal, but funky. In Cashmere Woods, don't really get that. Man, this one is so monstrous. Oh, man. I feel like I get a vagina, a skanky vagina in my face wearing this fragrance. Yeah, the apple's kind of sour. Basil adds a little funk to it. The black pepper, it's really spicy at the top. So is the rosemary and cardamom. Very spicy. Man. Damn, dude. Ooh-wee. And straight sex fragrance. Good stuff. Man. Oh, wow. Yeah, this will get you in bed with a woman. Smells like I just got done having sex with my woman. God damn. Man, the fir balsam, birch, temple oud is funky, but pleasant and approachable. And them cashmere woods are coming in. Man. I'm so glad I bought this bottle. Triple XL, Zaharoff, and Joey Cannoli. This is very masculine, not for the faint of heart. Definitely not a beginner's fragrance. Strictly for men, more like a novelty fragrance. Wow. What up, Joel? How's it going? Long time no see. Whoo! Sadly, nobody can get their hands on this one anymore. The sourness from the apple fades away into a fresh scent, but that cardamom, basil, rosemary, and black pepper, very spicy. Mmm. I've wore this one probably 3 times. And I gotta say, out of the whole Triple X line collab, this one really punches you in the face when it opens up. And this isn't for everybody. You're welcome, Mob. Good scent, Joel. That one is very similar to Baby Cat, other than it has a little too much spice, but I still like it. But this bad boy, Big Daddy, Big Bottle Cologne, you'll get some personal enjoyment out of this one. This one, I definitely don't recommend for youthful people. It's very mature, it's very masculine. The Temple Oud comes in funky, but nothing poopy. The birch kind of warms up the heart notes. But that fir balsam almost gives a balsamic, like vinegar scent, is what I'm getting. The dry down on this one, it's very resinous. The leather comes in wet. It's like a wet leather smell. But you get a musky vibe. Just like you got done working a 14-hour shift and you're sweaty, and then you just go have a wild time with your girl and not even shower. And then you smell like musty. Mm. Man, heart notes are coming in. Now, I already tested this fragrance out. This has superior sillage, longevity, and overall performance, but it's not for everyone. It's not, like I said, for the faint of heart. It's more, to me, this is like a novelty fragrance. It has some nostalgia here. In this line, it was magnificent, and it's totally different than the original first batch of the Triple X or the second batch. The second batch is more clean. This one just paints a picture of what human nature would be in a bottle. You get like a human nature of sex vibes in a bottle. When I wore it to work the first day, I sprayed it on in my car when I was on break. When I came back in, my boss walked by me. He's like, "Whew, man, were you just with your girlfriend while on break in your car having a kinky time?" And I just started laughing and I walked away. And then he made a comment saying, "Man, my man is a pimp. Man, whatever he's wearing, that smells like straight sex." So it's a pretty good fragrance. It does sweeten up as the top notes do, chill down. As those middle notes start coming in, it gets a little more pleasant. But that opening, the very first opening, got to give yourself like 5, maybe 6 minutes, and then all that intense aromas settle down. Because now it's very pleasant, and I would consider this one a challenging scent. You might get lucky and find it off of the Zed Lounge or Facebook, because there will probably be some people who don't like it. I know I won't sell this one because I love this bottle. I love the scent. What's up, Grimlock? What are you rocking today, Grimlock? Whew, man, them heart notes are coming in. I'm picking up that cashmere wood. Oh, you smelling good. Got that temple wood coming in. It's a little funky. Got some fir balsam coming in. I I remember Grimlock. I met him up in one of TLTG lives. Right now, what I'm rocking is Zaharoff Triple XL, baby. This stuff just punches you right in the face. The opening, you got to give it a solid 5 minutes, and then it settles down and it gets very sexy. Welcome back, Jason. Whew. The heart notes are coming in. I might just have to decant you some, Grim G, so you can get your nose on this, just so I can see your reaction. Because I can tell you this much, the oud is not shitty. It has a little funk, but it's still approachable and safe for you to get your nose on. And just for you to even check it out, considering it sold out so fast. A lot of people jumped on it. Oh, it's not shitty, bro. It's not poopy or fecal. Not at all. It's pungent and it's not crappy. In the opening, it's very pungent. I get like a sourness from the apple, but it does settle down, and the sweetness from the apple comes in. The basil, to me, it's kind of like kind of has that herb feeling, herb scent, but the rosemary, black pepper, and cardamom really spices up the top notes. It's very amped up. And eventually it does settle down in like 5 to 6 minutes and it gets sweet. And as the heart notes come in, yeah, this one I can 100% tell you it's not fecal, bro. It's definitely like a in the opening, it's like a unripened green apple, sour at first, but after like 5 to 6 minutes, it settles down and it really opens up. It brightens up from the apple and it gets sweet. But it is pungent when you first spray it. You really get that rosemary. Yeah. And I also get like a wet leather smell as well. Yeah, they do. This is like yes, Big Daddy with a baddie. Right here, Grim G. Triple XL by Zaharoff. It's sold out, but I could decant some and send it your way. It's worth just checking out and have that experience. Because I'll tell you this much, you got to fasten your seatbelt on it and enjoy the ride. But the oud, it's not even shitty or fecal at all. It's just pungent. It has a little bit of funk. It's like a rindy citrus funk vibe from the oud. When I get some decant bottles, bro, I'll we could talk, and I'll send you a sample. Mm. Yeah, that's pretty messed up. I feel bad for George. That guy's an all around down to earth, happy guy. He don't deserve that crap. I think they got off with a pallet of the triple XL and a pallet of triple X, which is bullshit. Oh yes, he does. I hear from him time to time. Yeah, Grim. George got robbed. Someone's got off with a couple pallets. I think it was two. Yeah, he George lost a pallet of triple X, and at this point, it was last seen in Memphis, and hmm, it's most likely gone. And I think his best option would be to file insurance on it. But there's always that 50% luck he may get his stuff back. We can only hope. But I think that stuff is gone, considering the location. Yeah, I tried it. Imperial Armani, Stronger With You Parfum. I got it in yesterday. And it's pretty damn good. Like at the top notes, uh, it's really spicy from the pink pepper and the mandarin. I don't get any citrusness from it. It's just a little sweet at the top. But when the heart notes come in, at least in my opinion, it gets a little powdery, but it's not like all in your face powdery. You get that lavender, but I pick up a little bit of smokiness from the sage, which what drew me in to liking it a lot more. But when it dried down and got into them bass notes, man, magnificent. Yes, I did get a little bit of vanilla, but what I can say, which after you kind of mentioned it, I do get like a little bit of like a suede underneath the leather, but the leather isn't like, strong. It's like a velvety texture. It's more smooth and soft. And the creaminess and the sweetness you get more from the chestnut and not so much from the vanilla. But yeah, it's masculine. I feel it's more for like the mature, the grown ups. It's just toned down in sweetness, and it has decent sillage, decent longevity, and overall performance. I really appreciate that one. I'm happy I got it. But I'll be looking forward to getting that Stronger With You sandalwood. I have a friend who's on vacation out in Italy, and she's going to try and find it for me and a couple other hard ones. And she'll be back on the 21st to let me know. I love a good sandalwood. I think my first sandalwood where I really got into fragrances, it was from Caswell Massey. My dad got me into that, and they had a really good sandalwood. And unfortunately, the original got discontinued. Growing up, I was about 12 or 13 when I got into fragrances because both my mom and dad is what I can call them as fragrance junkies. They have a lot. And I have to thank them for that. I think the very first fragrances I ever had growing up was Royal Copenhagen and Caswell Massey and Cool Water and Curve. And then as time went by, I came across Fragrance Dude and Ross and Justin, and then Cubano, and then I came across all these other fragrance houses. The only other house I didn't really get into was Azzaro, other than Most Wanted and Wanted by Night. I love that one. Now I'm curious about this Forever Wanted elixir. I will have to get my hands on that one. Which one is that, Jason? But overall, for for all the other ones who haven't checked out, uh, go figure. Some people do that. But yeah, Stronger with You Parfum. I at least encourage some of you guys to check it out because that one's full bottle worthy, worth having. If you don't like too much sweetness, that is. And since you're here, Randy, uh, Boss Bottle Bold Citrus, yeah, it's more like a gym scent fragrance. I really loved the opening, but I wish it could have stayed longer. Although I went nose blind to it and then it came back around to me, overall, this one is not bad. Yeah, it's more like a skin scent, but I'm kind of a little disappointed, but I'm going to see how it performs in this spring and summer. Maybe it's activated by body heat. Who knows? But it is what it is. I just wish they could have did a better job with it. I huh, I would take, what is it? Boss bottled parfum, or Boss bottled number 6 over that, and the other Boss bottle they got it, or Boss Descent EDT, I would take over that. And it's just, there's so many elixirs out there that are coming out. I kind of, I would like to get the I want to get the Forever Wanted Elixir by Azzaro just because it has leather in it. I love leather. It's well, I'm gonna have to get my hands on it just to see what it's about. After watching your review on it, Randy, yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. Hmm. Good to know. I have enjoy your night, Randy. Thanks for stopping by. Absolutely. It's funny with that triple XL, Chase, and the frankincense is starting to creep in. It's just that it's so strong and intense on how this one was developed and blended. But overall, when it dries down, settles down, it's a sweet, musky, leathery, masculine fragrance. I'm gonna be getting some new fragrances sometime next week. I'm gonna buy another Mancera as a free giveaway. I just haven't. Probably it'll be Cedrat Boise for my subscribers to win a free fragrance for next month, and I will give out the rules and details when that time comes. Fragrances I plan on buying soon. I'm gonna get Roja 1819 Burlington, some Argos, and a couple other Amouages, and keep getting some Zaharovs. I'm gonna get Seraphim Red. I'm gonna get the Coco Loco and Tabac and Orem this time around. But I'm gonna get, as far as Argos, I'm gonna get the Signature Pour Home, Donnie, Neptune's Trident, and that other one that came out last year. And then there's a couple other Rojas, an Amouage, and a couple other Bond number 9s. As far as clones go, I'm not really feeling clones. But I think I'm gonna shut it down. I got some things to do. Thank you for stopping by. Much love. Enjoy your night, Jason. And for everybody who stopped by, thank you for hitting the thumbs up. Always smell your best out there. Y'all have a good night. Peace.